Hey there, welcome to CNT Collectibles. I am C.
I am T.
And, we're pretty big deals, so we would get a lot of viewer mail, a lot of interested parties asking us questions, and we thought we'd take a little time to answer some of the questions that have been posed to us. So we've picked out a few from just random people. We've protected their news. They're going to be anonymous, but we'll answer their questions as best we can here. So, all right, let's get into it here. Our first question here. So, CNT, great stuff. CNT, I always enjoy the show. Oh, it's very kind, very kind. Just curious, what position player has the lowest batting average ever for a Silver Slugger winner? Big fan. That's from again, anonymity is important here. Jay Soto. So, no, that's an interesting question. So, the answer is Don Baylor, right? So in 1985, he won a Silver Slugger, I think as a DH, with a 231 average. So there are players that were pitchers that have lower averages, right?
Yeah.
But as far as position players go, that's about as low as it gets here.
231 average.
231 average, 23 home runs, a 330 on base percentage, 760 OPS, 109 weighted runs created. And back in the day, I think they just kind of went off of name value, but they may have missed Mike Young in that same season, who's classified as a DH with a 273 average, 28 home runs, 349 on base percentage, 861 OPS, 134 weighted runs created,
So Mike Young is a little bit better than Don Baylor season.
In that season. So,
yeah, that's like a Joey Gallo season, winning a big award, but having like a really low batting average.
Something like that, exactly.
Like, in 2021, Joey Gallo hit like 40 home runs and had like a 199 batting average.
Exactly. He was just very uppercut swing or whatever, huge fly ball rate. So anyways, just for random purposes here, we'll take a look at Juan Soto this year. Some people have been talking about how is a guy hitting 242 winning a Silver Slugger award.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy.
Soto,
it is Juan Soto, and what he was able to do when you're looking at Silver Sluggers, you're looking at on base percentage, how often you can on base create runs. It's not about batting average.
Walks still count.
Exactly. He led the league for National League outfielders. He led them in on base percentage. He was second in OPS, just behind Mookie Betts. 145 weighted runs created was a league leader as well, and the weighted on base average was 376. He had a terrific season. What he did have was the third lowest BABIP, batting average on balls in play. So he was getting unlucky. Fortunately, the people in charge of the Silver Slugger noticed these other stats. And again, I don't know why I randomly put that in there, but they noticed these other stats, and he indeed won a Silver Slugger award, which I feel was deserved. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jay Soto, again, anonymous. All right. Let's move on to our next question here. So are we really just letting this Martin Maldonado bat thing go? And this is from an S. Sosa in Chicago.
Yep.
Well, thank you, S. Sosa. I think they are just letting the bat thing go. So he used a bat and they deemed it was illegal. He got it from Albert Pujols.
You got it from Albert Pujols?
Yeah, it was a former bat of Albert Pujols. So it was grandfathered in for Pujols, but no one else was really supposed to use it. And so Martin Maldonado, the story's quickly changed to the fact that he was crowding the plate. He had a broken hand, and now he's a trooper. So I think that S. Sosa, for whatever reason you're interested in doctored bats or potentially doctored bats, this one wasn't done intentionally. I don't think it really affected anything, and yeah, I think people indeed have moved on.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
But why?
I don't know. He seems very concerned that why aren't people getting busted for illegal bats?
I do too.
Weird. All right. Let's see. Verlander and Alcantara were both unanimously awarded the Cy Young for this year. Seems like kind of a big deal.
Well, Verlander, no doubt, he had like a 1.7 ERA.
No question about that one.
And from Sandy Koufax.
No, anonymous. We don't know who that is. That's just an S. Koufax or whatever. So Sandy Koufax did win three unanimous Cy Young awards. So Justin Verlander, this was the second unanimous. Sandy Alcantara, first Cy Young, and it was unanimous. Now, at the beginning of the season, we talked about Sandy Alcantara. He had a sub-2 ERA. He was pitching lights out. We looked for regression. We said he'll probably pitch maybe at a 3 ERA the rest of the way. He was actually at a 2.86 ERA the rest of the way, so we're off just a little bit. Maybe it shouldn't have been unanimous, but this was a player that we thought would win the Cy Young, so we can't argue with it too much. So. Yeah, fair enough. So, but this is the first time, it is kind of a big deal because this is the first time that both winners were unanimously selected as a Cy Young. So, interesting, right? Interesting factor. Thank you,
really
S. Koufax, for that question here. So, all right, wow, that was some catch by Justin Jefferson, best grab of all time. And this is from viewer O. Beckham Jr. Yeah, so
OBJ.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, yeah, I mean
Well,
that does work.
no.
It is an OBJ, so yeah, but we don't. It could be like a Obadiah.
I'd say the best grab of
probably
all
like an
time
Obadiah or something like that.
was that OBJ catch. Remember, like that Odell Beckham Jr. catch, like in the Giants, 2015. That was Beckham Jr.
Right. Well, let's take a look. Who did it better here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's
that's a heck of a catch there. That's a heck of a catch.
But there was a flag, so it might have not got the touchdown.
There's no defender there. He's just making the catch. What about this guy?
There's a defender there.
Who's literally doing the same thing, taking it away from the defender.
Look at his face right there.
Who did? Yeah, I know. Whoa, got that. All right. Whoa. Who? I don't know. Between the two, like wide open, sure, that's great and all, but it's like we do the same thing with the defender draped all over. I'm going with this guy.
Yeah, and just the fact that it was Micah Hyde, like one of the best safeties in the league.
Right. You know your football. So, yep, absolutely. So, I'm going to go with this guy. Personal preference. I might be biased, but, yeah.
True.
All right, fair enough. True. So, all right, well, thank you for sending in those questions, random viewers.
Random viewers, yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of the night.
Bye.
Bye.